Ribuan malam ku lewati, dan ku hadapi, cemaskan hal yang terkadang tak ku pahami. Meski telah jauh ku berlari, ada hal yang tak akan terganti. Tenang yang ku rindu, ramai suara, banyak cerita, kalah bersama. Rinduku rindu pulang ke rumah, ruang untuk ku mengadu. Ribuan malam ku lewati, riuh pikiran ku hadapi, cemaskan hal yang terkadang tak ku fahami. Meski tak jauh ku berlari, kan terganti. Tenang yang ku dambakan, tempat ku kembali. Rindu, ku rindu, ramai suara, banyak cerita, kalah bersama. Rinduku rindu ruang ke rumah, ruang untuk ku mengadu. Meski dunia berubah, aku rasakan sama, kemanapun melangkah, rindukan tuntunku pulang. Hey, okay, now you're here. Okay, good. Post your questions, Jeff. Post your questions. Rinduku rindu pulang ke rumah, rinduku pulang ke rumah, ruang untuk ku mengadu.
Udah 93 28 sen 5 hari bulan sampai.
Kemanapun melangkah, rindukan tuntun ku pulang. Ew. Who the fuck want twin flame? Alright guys, everyone, get out please. Yes, please get out. Get out, everyone. Bye. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.
Okay, I'm back.
What the heck is this? Oh. Are you both okay, or you guys have like or being distant? Are you guys like talking around right now? Like are you guys good? Okay, I think I got this. Okay, because I have the car says space, so. But since you guys not talking, or you haven't seen him, um, maybe like before, probably like, does he? You are you? I mean, like, are you guys okay? Okay. won't see him until tomorrow. Okay. I have the card says caution, but this caution's card is reversed. Like maybe this caution's reverse can tell us that there's no, like there's nothing that you need to be worried about. When it comes to those kind of like space. That's why I said like, are you guys in a good term or anything else? Like it could might be these two card can tell us that even those you guys apart right now, like you haven't seen him for a while probably or for a few days, like he actually wanting to tell you um that there's nothing that you need to be worried about. I can see like right now he's scared that you're gonna give up on him because surrender card and fear card is here. Scared or worried. All right, right now there's some maybe like a news, um he could might be like wanting to tell you something, like something that happens to him, like maybe a good news, maybe like some happy things, or in another word also it can be tells that he can't wait to talk around with you. Yeah, because I have the card says talking and soulmate, so basically these two cards can tell us that he can't wait like to talk around with you. This is his current feeling right now, and receiving and giving and receiving a lot more affections, for you and for him at the same time. But remember, I told you that I always tells you. Sorry, I always told you about like he wants some new things, like some changes. I would say. I can see like right now he seems like fighting for his feeling, like fighting, either feelings or thoughts. Um, something about like give a chance, or even though those kind of like chains is kind of like risky. I do see this guy right now kind of like missing you too. Okay, he seems like miss you, but yeah, it seems like he wanting something new here, because I have the card says coffin. So this coffin talk, it's not like ending, but more to like ending brings new beginning. Or maybe he feel that like, okay, with this kind of like affections, I do feel grow between us. And I can see also that like right now he feel like wanting to give some chance, to maybe to try it out new thing, and he waiting that those stuff like from your side. Or maybe this hand of cards also can tell us that like, let the situations unfold naturally also. Like I feel like just go with the flow type of energy. Okay, so that's what I see though. That's what I see. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, it's quite positive. Sure. What is every next energy source? Take your time. sorry, my throat. My throat's quite annoying. I think you are behind the screen. I can see he gonna do it again next time though. Could might be other girl, could might be other like other people as well. It can be, you know. Yeah, I tried to make you jealous. I do see that. There's something actually I want to tell. Alhamdulillah. It sounds like this. I think you're gonna do the same things here, aren't you? Like, are you trying to make him jealous as well? Because I do see he kind of like doing the same thing as what you do. So basically, I want to tell you that um, the next actions from him towards you, right? Um, I do see that I do see like reflection, like he gonna do the same thing as what you do. I mean, like his energy in the future. If you kind of like being nice, he be nice. If you kind of like being distant, he also going to be being distant. Like, I don't know if you kind of like trying to make him jealous, or maybe you wanting some space or something. Okay. Why I'm saying this because I have the card says pain and rest. So, like trying to hurting, trying to test the patient probably, trying to test the limitation, testing the calming water, if that makes sense. But I feel that with this kind of like situations, right? Or I have the card says pain and rest. So probably like with this kind of situations, I do see that this rest can be talked about. Um, this rest can be talked about like distance. Like it cause. Like it sounds like because you kind of like trying to hurting me, right? Trying to hurt my feeling and stuff. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna get some rest. So probably also because of these things, right? Because of this situation, it will be like um reflecting, right? Like reflecting with what you do, meaning to say that when he kind of like sees you that, okay, when he sees you kind of like being distant and stuff, he also will be like not talking, right? Will be like not talking. If you kind of like, this is meaning to say in the future outcome. It actually depends on the energies of yours. Yeah, if you being nice, he being nice. If you being distant, he also will be this like will being distant. Okay. Um, I don't know if he's the type of person that likes to flirt a lot of with a lot of people, or uh, because I have the courses passions and keys on the ring. So keys on the ring talks about an option, or it also can be talks about decision. In another assumptions also about this two cards, sorry, three. I have the cards as photograph. Um, Another assumption with these three cards also can be tells that like maybe he decided to maybe like to give some affections or trying to like be more or having fun around with you. Okay, because he miss you when he kind of like not around. That can be too. Because photograph can be talked about looking at your photos, missing you, no nostalgia, or make a new memory. So basically, like maybe after what I said just now, like being distance and stuff, there will be some kind of like an energy shift, or it also can be talked about transition. Okay, transitions and stuff, and deciding to having fun, just try to have some fun, a lot more with you, and making new memories because I miss you. Okay, since I miss you so much, I kind of like just wanting to having like a good time with you. But as I said again, like the energy depend. It really depending. Sorry, it really depend on you. If you gonna like, as I said again, if you gonna like be nice, he also be nice. If you being distant, he being distant. If you kind of like being silent, he also being silent. He sounds like a type of person that don't like to be, neglected or something. So, which is the reason why also he acting in that way, right? Okay. So basically, remember I said about like the passion, like having fun and stuff. So I can see that also that like yeah, there will be a union, and it seems like when this kind of like union, there will a lot more balance coming in. Okay, a lot of balance coming in, and I can see also he could might be complimenting you on something in regards to your achievement probably, or it could might be something else. But I do see like you could might be complimenting him, and he also going to be complimenting you for real, for real. But I don't know, like but this four card pain rest not enough step in the back. His energy or action towards you sounds like trying to, there's some self sabotage here. Like, I can see that maybe you the one, you seems like okay. You always like being nice and stuff, but I don't know, like, there's like there's somebody, anyway, there is like some part of him like trying to not push the limits, but more to um how to say, yeah, it sounds like it though, like trying trying to try to like not Yeah, it sounds like testing. Okay, like testing your patient at some point. Testing your patient. Because I can't see you wanting to see either you will be mad or something else. So yeah, I can, as what I see here, I do see he trying to sabotaging, trying to sabotage, like trying to test the limit, test your limits, test. What I'm trying to say, like testing your patient more instead of limits. But yeah, you could maybe you could maybe look at it that like I so that sounds funny. That sounds um immature probably. Like why are you doing those shit, right? Like what's the point? Like what do you want? Like I do see meaning to say in the future, it sounds like he playing. Okay, like it sounds like he playing a lot. Like try to be playful, but the playfulness type of energy, it looks like um it sounds like childish. Yeah, like childish type of energy. Like it is actually he's the one that I mean like this is his problem and he's suddenly acting in that way. And yeah, it's childish type of like energy here. I do see that. Okay, so get ready with that kind of like childish energy. I do see meaning to say there will be like a childish energy on him. But don't worry though, I want to tell you something. Like if he kind of like doing this, he will learn some lesson here from you. All right. Okay. What is your third question? After the third question, then we go to oracle card. I know, childish. What is everything, Sarah's connections? Wow, 7 months pregnant. Wow. It might be. Just trying to test your patience. It might be, Not sure. So when it comes to a contract, that means it's just temporary, like temporary type of energy. I can see he just trying to be nice with her. Yeah, he seems like just trying to be nice with her as a coworker or as a colleague. Um, I don't know if both of them just got a reward or something, or maybe yeah, could might be a reward, or maybe I do see there's something like she helped him, and it's kind of like um either like bring some luck, she gives maybe luck, or he give luck on her, like because of that, yeah, because of that, like one of them, okay, could might be like starting to be nice and stuff. Okay, from what I can see through this card between them both, I can see that especially Emery. He seems like, yeah, I can see he seems like try to be nice, probably. Um, try to be nice with her because of she could might be like she could might be did um help something, right? Helping on something. I mean, she could might be helping him on something, which is why he kind of like feel grateful for that. Maybe that means that I do see that she could might be like being kind towards him around that time, and I can see he appreciate on that. Okay, appreciate on that, and he kind of like try to be nice because after maybe like after what he did, sorry, what she did towards him, right? Like I can see that. Wait, is Sarah the family, or I mean, well, he said coworker. Anyway, so because of his son. Okay, I can see that like every kind of like protective, protecting herself, right? Um, yeah, every kind of like protect. He still protect himself actually from her. Even though he being kind, he being nice, he already did something towards her, and he appreciated on that. But I don't think he kind of like trusting her 100%. Okay, um, because he knows that like her, I mean, like she could might be like a person that have 1,000 faces. Do you know what I mean? And because of that, also that he trying to protect her himself towards her. Why? Because of the abandonment issues. After what she did from the past. So basically, he could might be seeing her as like a coworker or a colleague, and I don't think he kind of like have that kind of thought or other agenda or purpose or feelings towards her. I do see she's chasing him until there's like one point that he needed help, and she was there available for her. Sorry, available for him, and because of that, he kind of like quite appreciate on it. Like he something about like, you saved my life. Like you saved me this time. Okay, let me show my kindness towards you, but still not trusting you. So I can see that at some point that like, yeah, it really takes time. I think to say when it comes to like takes time, it's taking a long time. That kind of like that not connections, but more progression. Yeah, that kind of like restriction or restraint from him towards her when it comes to feeling is still there. Like I don't see any like, I love you, I like you, I want to flirt with you. She could might be trying, but it doesn't affecting on him, or it doesn't, or it also can be talked about like he don't feel it. Okay, he don't feel it. Yeah, look at that. So it really takes time when it comes to like, having an affection or affair or passions towards her. But I can see like recently he does enjoy the conversation. He does enjoy it. See? He does enjoy the conversation because I have, of course, there's a coffee cup. Okay? Maybe he does sees her as a friend and not more than that, or maybe just like a colleague and not more than that. So yeah, I know he being distanced. That's how he really protecting himself. But as I said, there is like maybe you don't know. I don't know if he kind of like telling you this stuff. There's some things that she helping him, and he quite appreciate on it, right? That's what I see. So, your oracle card. Sweet love tea. Protection, testing, taking care of yourself as well as the relationship. Check. Awareness, distracted or filling life with other things. That is the second card. The third card, it says baby steps. Take your time and build your love slowly and with cares. The fourth card, it says ephemeral, having a brief affair or a rocky relationship. That is the fourth. The fifth card, it says enchanted whisper. Listen to your heart and take a chance on love. The bottom of the deck, it says empower love. Okay, harness your strength and love with confidence. The second card is from the bottom of the deck. It says timeless elegance. Okay, you are always beautiful to someone who loves you. And the third card from the bottom of the deck, it says love story, communicating and saying what needs to be said. All right. So Jeff, thank you for your donation. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day today. That keeps me. Yes. That's right, baby. Catch you sometimes. Ow! Aduh, sakit. Ow, 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 ow. Oi, sakit. Bye-bye.